It's time for GMA3. Wildfires raging. This railroad bridge in Texas engulfed in flames, collapsing as dozens of wildfires break out across the country. One scorching more than 23,000 acres in 12 hours. The evacuations right now, plus millions in the heartland on alert for severe weather. Ginger is tracking where you might see twisters. K-beauty is having its moment, why so many men are embracing it, thanks to massive bands like BTS. And heated rivalry star Hudson Williams.
Use a little bit more at the back. Hopefully it's fun.
A look at how K-beauty is booming. And NFL fans walking on sunshine as the clock ticks down to the new season. We're coasting into the weekend with this big reveal. It's time for GMA3.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rhiannon Alley.
And I'm Rebecca Jarvis here with Stephanie Ramos. We're so glad you can all join us on this Friday.
Yes, it's so great to be with you both. Happy Friday, everyone. Coming up here on GMA3, Lori B is also here with us. She's got the right stuff, looking at top picks for vacuums, including the best bet for pets.
Oh, I love a good vacuum.
Me too.
We're getting older.
I love a good vacuum.
We're also excited to have Abbott Elementary star Lisa Ann Walter here. She has a new comedy special called It Was an Accident. We can't wait to talk to her about that and so much more.
She is hilarious and always fun to visit us, but we begin with the dozens of wildfires raging and the severe weather targeting the heartland as we head into the weekend. Ginger, it is a busy weekend ahead. You got it all to break it down for us.
It is, and we'll go ahead and start with the fires because, yes, dozens of wildfires across the country really have sparked up just this week, but in the last 24 hours, it's been really bad in the Texas Panhandle and parts of New Mexico. So right here, you can see they're fighting those fires. That was a trestle bridge that used to carry a train, but burned and collapsed because of this fire that's over 14,000 acres. And those fires are going to have a really easy time continuing. Today, you see all the ones that broke out in eastern Montana, Minnesota, over to Michigan this week, but it's critical. The fire danger, not just in Lubbock, back into New Mexico, but there's another critical fire danger area where the relative humidities are as low as the single digits. And so in North Dakota, right in eastern Montana, we'll watch that today. Then we've got severe storms, and this is where Iowa is really the focus of it today. Damaging wind is the main concern as we go into tonight. And then we'll end up with a weekend full of severe storms. And we'll add the tornado threat, especially Sunday and Monday, because on Sunday, it's eastern Nebraska. Iowa gets hit again. And then on Monday, the area becomes really broad. From Green Bay all the way back into Texas is kind of the general. But very rarely do we see the Storm Prediction Center put out an elevated level 3 out of 5 this far in advance. I anticipate that goes even higher as we get into early next week.
I see Kansas City right there in that
Right in the center, too.
You've said that risk in the heartland just ticking up more and more. All right, Ginger. Thank you. Now to the race to contain the Hantavirus. At least 41 people are now being monitored across the U.S. as we're learning new information about the only American to test positive from the cruise ship. Victor Oquendo is at the National Quarantine Unit in Omaha, Nebraska. Victor.
Hey, Stephanie, the team here at the University of Nebraska Medical Center now suspects Dr. Stephen Kornfeld never had the virus in the first place. At least 41 Americans across a dozen states are being monitored for Hantavirus, including 16 people who the CDC says were not on the cruise where the outbreak began, but who may have been exposed during travel on flights. In Kansas, 3 of those transferred to the hospital for observation after officials say they had high risk of exposure to an infected person who was not on the ship while abroad. Now the medical director of Nebraska's biocontainment unit telling ABC News she does not believe that Dr. Kornfeld, the lone American known to test positive for Hantavirus, ever had the virus. Despite testing positive with a sample taken while on the cruise ship, they suspect a false positive. Dr. Kornfeld, whose most recent test came back negative, was the acting doctor on the cruise ship when he came down with flu-like symptoms. He has now been moved from the biocontainment unit to the quarantine unit. We have asked when this group in quarantine might be able to leave and quarantine at home. That decision is up to the CDC. Everyone is being encouraged to stay here for all 6 weeks. Guys?
Of course, keep following this, Victor. Thank you for that update there. We are going to turn now to the full 2026 NFL schedule being released. Will Reeve is here. Will, so much excitement. I remember when they would just release, a document or a JPEG. Now those days are gone.
That is a relic of days gone by, that's for sure. These teams go all out. The NFL is so dominant in the zeitgeist, releasing schedules. It has graduated from a document or a memo or whatever. It's gone up to a TV show, and even now to each club deploying a whole bunch of resources and creativity to make it all one big event. So get ready, fans. The schedule is here in style.
This morning, the 2026 NFL schedule is out, and so are the team reveals.
Did you write mine down?
Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills looking to break out in their new stadium this year.
This season, be a total Tyler takeover.
Dallas going undercover to get the win, while the Eagles unboxed their opponents. The Pittsburgh Steelers with a crash course on all things Pittsburgh.
Oh my God!
The New England Patriots took fans on a wild ride, while in Chicago,
today we're doing a little scene of the 2026 schedule that I hope you enjoy.
Bears wide receiver Rome Odunze channeled the late great TV painter Bob Ross.
Just some happy little birds floating around. Perfect.
And Winston Van Gogh getting the Giants fans going.
It is time!
I'm Trevor Lawrence.
Hair also played a role in the Jacksonville Jaguars video as they did the unthinkable, cutting QB Trevor Lawrence's iconic locks. The Buccaneers with their own version of Tampa Baywatch.
Me and the boys are on it.
And that would be Baywatch, Florida style. While Indianapolis channeled The Simpsons, Colts style.
It is time. Let's go.
While the Green Bay Packers proved you can never go wrong with claymation.
Wowee, look what we have here. Jars of rare mile-high air.
And Rob Riggle channeled QVC for the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs tweeting out a caption saying, the 90s called, they want their schedule released back.
And that rare mile-high air will be in effect for the Chiefs. Well, I guess they're playing at home, Rhiannon, your team against the Denver Broncos to kick off the Monday Night Football schedule. And speaking of Monday Night Football, what a schedule we have for you on ABC and ESPN this year. So many excellent matchups. Every playoff team from last year is in it on Monday night. Plus, we've got the Chiefs, we've got the Ravens, we've got the Lions, we've got a whole bunch of exciting stuff and great international games. But it all, of course, culminates in Super Bowl 61 from LA in February on ABC and ESPN.
I love how those players are really testing out their comedic skills in that release.
Well, it's not enough to just be a football player now. You got to be a whole brand, and it's not enough to just release your schedule. You got to do it big.
They certainly understood the assignment, Will. Thank you for that. And we're going to talk about those Monday Night Football matchups. ESPN's Adam Schefter is here. He's going to talk about the marquee Monday night matchups. Will Mahomes be back for game one, that Monday night game? We'll talk to him about that.
Probably, if they've already scheduled
I hope so. Will Gans is up next, though. He's going to bring us to Idaho for 50 states in 50 weeks. Don't go anywhere.
Time now for the next stop in our 50 States in 50 Weeks series, celebrating our nation's 250th anniversary. Idaho. Will Gans is there in Boise, the capital. Hey there, Will.
Hey there. All right, welcome to Idaho, a place that's positively sizzling with state pride and, literal steam coming off of the giant glow-tato behind us. But if there's anything I've learned in my time here in Boise, it's that the outdoor adventure reigns supreme and that a good potato pun goes a long way. And if you don't believe me, well, tater's gonna tate.
That's right, bro, Tato.
Couch potatoes in Idaho? I think not. Boise is a runner's paradise, and this is one of the most magnificent events taking place on the beautiful Boise Greenbelt.
4 miles!
The annual famous Idaho Potato Marathon.
Me and my Boise running buddies getting this race weekend going with a little tater trot, shall we call it?
This is our 49th anniversary, so it's the most long-standing race that is in the area.
A tater-themed extravaganza with fun runs for all levels.
We're Idaho, so we're the potato state. So people, expect to see some potato-themed stuff, and then they walk up and they see a 20-foot potato, and that really blows their mind.
Now that's a potato.
Returning to the Potato Marathon, serial Guinness World Record breaker David Rush.
I love the famous Idaho Potatoes Marathon and related events. I've run the half marathon 3 times, breaking 3 different Guinness World Records titles.
113, 114,
Last year, he claimed the title for most t-shirts worn during a half marathon, jogging in a whopping 137 shirts.
I will look like a potato on Saturday. So this year, I'll do somewhere between 125 and 140 shirts. The current record is 100 shirts worn for a marathon.
But for Boise native Brittany Locke, this endeavor is personal. For months, she's been training hard, dedicating this year's run to her late mother.
The last time I ran a marathon, it was something I needed to survive. This time, it's going to be me stepping into my strength. And so I hope I don't feel sad on that day. I hope I just feel really happy that I'm living a life that I think my mom would be really proud of.
And now, on the eve of this year's marathon.
Now, Brian, what's the real reason everyone runs this race every year?
The real reason is that foil-wrapped baked potato. That's what we all want.
Participants sharing on social media that the carbo loading here happens after the race.
What's the reward for doing the famous Idaho potato race?
Snackies!
Oh, it looks so yummy. I've been drooling all morning. I am here now with Griffin Getman, who is the director of events for the Treasure Valley YMCA. Talk to me about why this race is so special.
Yeah, for the 49th Famous Idaho Potato Marathon, we're going to have people from 44 states and 12 countries. We're excited to have everyone run on the Boise Greenbelt right next to the river. It is flat, it's fast, and it's cool. And it's a Boston qualifier.
That's amazing. As a marathoner myself, flat and cool are the two words, maybe besides baked potato, that I am most excited about this weekend. And at a normal race, you know, you go to packet pickup and you get your things in just a normal plastic bag.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to me about how you guys lean into the theme here.
Yeah, completely different. Your packet will come in a potato bag, just like these right here. So you'll get all your stuff in that potato bag, and then the winners of each race will go home with a bag of famous Idaho potatoes.
Carbo loading after the race. Why not? We love to see it. So much fun here in Boise. By the way, it's Boise to the locals, not Boise to a New Yorker, you guys.
Boise. That is really good to know. It is a gem of a state. Love Idaho. Thank you so much, Will.
I love a race that ends in a potato. That needs to be like more official in all marathoning.
Yeah, and I love the sack.
If there was a potato exactly. French fries, please. Thank
Very
you.
potato themed. Coming up here on GMA3, The Right Stuff. Lori B has the top vacuum cleaner picks. I'm so excited about this. Look at that little one. That's coming up.
We are back now to help you level up your spring cleaning, and Lori Bergamato is here with the right stuff on vacuums. You can shop them all on our website. Hello, Lori B.
Hello.
I'm going to call you Donna Reed for the purposes of this segment. You're going to do some vacuuming.
Yes. Okay, yeah, so we're going to start with the best overall pick, you guys. If you need just one vacuum that does it all, it is going to be this one from Shark. So it can do carpets.
Oh, nice.
See how quick and easy that is? But it can also do bare floor.
Okay.
And it swivels very easily.
And you just go between the two.
You can go between the two. The other thing that people love about this one in particular is it has a lift away function. So this part here and this part here can come out. You can do your curtains. It's a lift away.
That's so
you can do
handy.
your stairs. You can do upholstery. Really well reviewed. A great value, $160. This is if you just need one vacuum for the whole house.
Yes.
This is the one to get.
This is your buy.
Yes.
In New York City, you probably need one. No space.
Well, this is a great segue, Rhiannon, because if you do live in somewhere like New York City where you're in a small apartment that doesn't have wall-to-wall carpeting, you want a stick vacuum. But we wanted to find a stick vac that was under $200 because right now, because the technology has gotten so good, the
They're
prices,
expensive.
We found one that was almost $1,000. That's a lot to spend on a stick vac. This one from Tineco is great. We found it at Walmart. It's $176. What we loved about it is it converts easily into a handheld, so it's like two for the price of one. It also has a 75% larger dustbin capacity. So if you live in a small space, this is great. You can use it for carpets, but it's excellent on floors.
Okay.
So that's a great one.
Seniors would really, like my parents and a lot of their friends, this is so useful.
Yes. Okay, this is fantastic if you have pets because it has like a really powerful suction. Let's just do it this way. Okay, there we go.
Stephanie, you have a dog.
Yes, we have a dog. We have a mini golden doodle, and she sheds sometimes, so we are always vacuuming.
canister would pick that right up. It's super powerful, and it has a built-in air filter.
Neat.
And then everybody was very excited about this wand bag from
Love
Shark.
this.
You guys,
So
this has picks up everything. I've used it to pick up glitter from my child's art project, which is always the unwelcome house guests, right? Glitter.
Yes.
So that's great. Charges, you get 40 minutes of charge time, really easy. And for those of us that have a car and kids, you know it is always a mess. So you want an easy way to keep your car clean. This one is from Works. It is a portable little canister here. It works with a battery, gives you a great charge, and it picks everything up, just like if you were gonna take it to a very expensive car wash. Picks up here, right? And then you can add the tools that it comes with.
That's great.
For things like cup holders,
Do your own detail.
Exactly.
I'm having some flashbacks
I know.
to just a few moments ago with the kids in the car.
I love
Creepy.
it.
It's nice and compact.
It's
Yes,
nice and
it is
compact.
nice and compact, easy.
Unfortunately, it doesn't do sticky fingers, but
No,
it
sorry.
does a lot.
Next
Thank
week.
you, Lori B. We appreciate it. And we have partnered with all of these products, and you can shop them on our website or that QR code. It takes you right there. And coming up, a look at K-beauty. It's a trend that's gaining massive popularity with men. Men. Makeovers for men coming up.
Crush use glitter at home.
The brilliant masses take to the wing, heading to a place they've never been. An uncanny sense of magnetic north guides the way. It takes the leading generation 3
Can you
weeks
just watch
to
that
fly
all day
5
long?
Yes.
Soothing
so
voice.
relaxing.
We don't always see
No.
butterflies in slow motion like that.
It's so beautiful.
So neat.
That's our moment on Earth from our friends over at Nat Geo. Every year, monarch butterflies embark on a month-long journey from Mexico to Canada and back. This is incredible. It takes 3 generations of butterflies, 5 months, to get the whole species as far north as Canada, and then it takes a 4th generation to get them 2,000 miles back to Mexico. This kind of multi-generational migration is extremely rare in nature. You can watch more of this if you don't want it to end, because I don't. I'm enjoying that. The series is The Great Migrations on Disney Plus. You can watch it now. It's great.
Yeah. Beautiful, absolutely. Now to Asian American, Native, Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. The K-beauty trend made popular by bands like BTS and viral Korean skincare routines is gaining popularity with more men around the world and challenging the way we think about masculinity. Nightline anchor Juju Chang is here with that story. Hey there, Juju.
Hey guys, you know, it really is shifting culture. K-pop and K-beauty is influencing so much, even American male beauty standards. So for men, come on, it used to be shaving cream and then aftershave. That was it. Now the men's skincare market has grown roughly 60% in just 3 years, according to retail analysts. The big shift? It's no longer women buying it for the men in their lives. It's the men doing it for themselves.
From K-pop demon hunters to the reunion tour for BTS to viral multi-step Korean skincare routines. Like heated rivalries half Korean star Hudson Williams on The Cut.
Hopefully it's fun.
The whole world is riding the Hallyu wave of K-culture.
What is the K-pop male beauty standard?
BTS처럼 깔끔한 하얀 피부에 조금 더 이제 내추럴한 자연스러운 발색이 나는 립밤을 바른다거나 메이크업을 한다라는 개념보다는 톤을 보정한다는 느낌으로 조금 더 내추럴한 메이크업을 해주시면 좋을 것 같고.
It's already a booming trend in Korea, where men accounted for 80% of the visitors to an Olive Young men's makeup pop-up in 2024. Matthew Lee is a Chinese-American student living in Seoul. We're taking him to Lulu's studio for his first K-makeover. They tell us more and more clients are men waiting to replicate the K-pop idol look for themselves.
Have you ever had this much makeup before?
I've never had any makeup.
Matthew's makeover includes moisturizer, skin correction, under-eye brightening, blush, and contouring to sculpt the face, then colored contacts to make his eyes pop. For hair, the look is soft and textured. Time for the big reveal.
Dude, you look like a K-pop star.
Oh my God.
Matthew calls a friend for her reaction.
So you have to see this in person, obviously. Do you want to go clubbing?
While he says the look isn't for every day, the transformation gives Matthew more confidence than he expected.
You're going clubbing.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, Matthew captioned that chat. Did I serve? I think the answer is yes. And we all know that was an extreme makeover, but every single day, men are using anti-aging serums, tinted sunscreens, tinted lip balm, which sold out at the Olive Young and Seoul because one K-pop star used it in a key moment. It was so much fun. And we traveled all the way to Korea for that story on how K-pop and K-beauty and K-drama is affecting our culture here. Guys?
Can't wait to see more of that tonight on Nightline with you. Thank you, Juju. We, back here on GMA3, are with the hilarious Abbott Elementary star Lisa Ann Walter. She's going back to her stand-up roots in a new comedy special called Lisa Ann Walter. It was an accident, and you are here with us now by no accident. No accident whatsoever, Lisa Ann. So great to see you.
It's great to see you. We were just discussing freezer jeans, by the way.
You got all the advice. That's what you need to do with your jeans if you want to keep them nice. But the thing is, Lisa Ann, you've just been on a tear. You're in Abbott Elementary. You're in Heather's. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But then you have your stand-up special. It's hilarious.
It's so
You're
exciting.
hilarious.
Thank you.
Are you having fun?
It's hilarious. They
It's
want you to
hilarious.
say it like that.
Is that what they say? Is that the
Hilarious.
PR training?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm about to bust. First of all, I've been doing this 37 years when I first started doing stand-up in New York. Came up to be an actress, transitioned after I had a baby into stand-up because there was a big comedy boom. And I was almost immediately headlining and was a road warrior for 7 years. Went to LA to star in sitcoms. And I never shot a special, never, in all that time.
Wow.
So all these years later, this is my first special, and everybody needs to watch it.
Okay,
yeah,
with your
That's
girls,
so
with
funny.
your gays, with your husband.
With everybody.
Yes, everybody. We need to laugh, you know.
All right, let's take a clip.
It gives me joy.
Hilarious new special.
I know I'm old too, Bonnie. You know how I know? I got injured 3 ways. I think I turned too fast. I don't know, I guess I slept wrong. And I must have been standing funny. It went out!
I think we all have been there. That is so funny. You just mentioned you've been doing stand-up since 1988.
Yes.
That's incredible. This is your very first special. How does it feel to have this moment finally here for you? And how did you decide what to cover in the
what
show?
to talk about? Well, always in my stand-up career, from the time I started, which I started talking about it when I was a very young new mother. There were very few moms that were doing comedy. I remember back then there was maybe Roseanne. I don't know. There was like nobody else, because whose husband sits at home and takes care of the babies while the wife is like on the road doing stand-up. I was really lucky with my partner. He supported me. He was my manager.
You would take your baby with you,
yes,
right?
I had my daughter Delia. I did stand-up 3 days before I had her.
Wow.
And I went back to work when she was 5 weeks old, and I was still nursing, and pumping into a Ziploc bag and putting it in comedy club freezers. So sometimes they would come with me on the road.
Snap for the crew, just in case.
No, but you know, comics are weird people. You don't know what they did with it. But yeah, so I've been doing it a long time, always talking about where my life is at the moment. So I was talking about that stuff back then, and now it's just about being the age I am with grown-ish children and maybe trying to date occasionally. Although honestly, I'm just tired. I really
You're busy.
Yes, I'm very busy, but I'm blessed. I'm doing every single thing that there is that I wanted to do, including coming back to the stage. So I'm thrilled that I get these opportunities because of Abbott.
Yeah, and speaking of Abbott, congratulations.
Thank you.
The show's been renewed for another season, the sixth
so,
season.
I love
we
it.
love the show.
I know. I have 2 kids still in college, so I'm very happy that I still have a TV show on the air.
The checks are coming in.
And going out immediately.
Well, you said that the show has brought so much to your life, and that it also reminds you of the shows that you watched as a kid.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, so my mother raised me on old movies and old TV shows, and the snappy repartee that we have as a cast in this show, it's unmatched. I don't see it on any other program on TV right now. Our cast is magic, and brought me a lot of dear friends. I mean, we really do like each other like we do on the show. Cheryl Lee Ralph, it was her idea to do the comedy special,
You
and she
always
produced
can
it.
feel that. When you guys are together, you feel it.
And she opens up for you.
She does.
In the show.
She actually brings me on stage. She's wonderful.
We don't want to go without mentioning Heather's iconic film, and you're in Broadway now in Heather's.
Yes, at the New World Stages. I'm on till June 22nd. I have an incredible number in the second act that's a real showstopper, and I get to do a little stand-up in that, little improv. It's different every night, and it is my goal to make my young cast members break. If I can get them doing the church giggles, I win.
Wonderful. I can imagine that happens a lot.
Yeah.
Lisa Ann Walter, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks
You're
for
great.
having me.
We love having you.
Thank you.
Lisa Ann Walter, It Was an Accident is streaming now on Hulu. And coming up here, Lisa Hartman Black is here talking about When I Said I Do.
Back now with actor, singer, and producer Lisa Hartman Black, who you may remember from the show Knots Landing or the hit song by her and her husband Clint Black called When I Said I Do. Now that song has inspired a Lifetime movie, and Lisa is here to tell us all about it. We're so excited to have you.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, we're so honored and so thrilled. We saw it the other night, and you honestly never know. I mean, you know, we had hopes and we felt that it was going to be good, but it's so sweet, and we all cried. And it's one of those.
And this is a song that was released in 1999, is that right?
Yeah.
But you almost didn't release it.
Yeah, Clint writes all of his songs, amazing songs, and we typically sing a lot around the kitchen together, and I will do harmonies with him, and he was having me do some harmony. There are like two stories to this song, because I remember one and he remembers another one. 99, so.
Typical.
Yeah, right? Yeah, thank you. So he would typically have me sing harmony, and I was doing that on the chorus of this song When I Said I Do. And then he went away and finished it. Oh, I hear it. And he came back in and played it for me, and of course I cried. I mean, it's just amazing. The lyric
is a beautiful song.
Thank you.
And now all these years later,
All these years later, here we are.
It's
Yeah.
inspired this movie.
Yeah.
How does the movie reflect that song?
Well, I think, I mean, if you listen to the lyric, which we don't have time to go through, it's just inspiring in every line that he's written, really. These times are troubled, these times are good. They're always going to be. They rise and they fall.
Yeah.
And this couple meet, and they are both conflicted, and they have issues. It's, you know, just stuff going on like, you know, normal life, right? And they have to overcome and trust each other, and I think that's where the song comes in a lot, and all of that. Yeah, but I mean, when we did the song, I was really scared. That's why I was hesitant to do it. It just seemed so big. And we did it, and then it went to #1 and came off, went to #1 again, and we won the ACM Vocal Event of the Year. And I'm so glad I did it.
So glad.
I mean, I would have missed out on incredible, and I sing it with him live a lot.
Wow.
And every time we do it, it's just such a great moment, you know. It's sweet.
Well, we have a clip. Let's take a look.
Things are complicated.
How are you feeling about the simple version of your life without her?
Things are definitely simpler alone, but it sounds like to me you're ready to try again.
Yeah, I'd like to think that I am.
Then ask her.
Ask.
Listen to my wife.
Oh, I love seeing you watch that clip.
I'm not a
teary.
crybaby, believe it or not, but I'm telling you, it really hits you right in the heart. It does.
Well, and the two of you have been together 35 years of marriage.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. When we got married, Roy Rogers said to Clint, they were working together, he said, don't ever go to bed angry. And we talk, we communicate, and Clint said, there are going to be things that come at us that will affect us, but not our marriage. And that's what we live by, you know. You got to talk it through, right?
Yeah, that's wonderful advice.
Thank
and also
you.
finding your best friend.
Yes.
Marrying your best friend.
Yes, and respecting that.
And respecting it. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here. Congratulations. Cannot wait to watch the
you.
movie. Thank
Yeah,
you.
a week from tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Yep, When I Said I Do premieres next Saturday, May 23rd on Lifetime. And coming up here on GMA3, ESPN's Adam Schefter is here speaking about the exciting NFL schedule release. That's coming up.
2026 schedule.
We are back now here on GMA3 with the New England Patriots going quite the distance on a ride there for their schedule announcement. All the NFL teams really going over the top this year for the schedule release. So we are joined by ESPN senior NFL insider Adam Schefter to break down all the matchups.
Hey, Adam.
Thanks for being here.
Ladies, it is lovely to
Great
be
to
with
have
you
you.
here on GMA3 in honor.
Yes, it's an honor to have you.
It really is.
Welcome to the couch.
Let's jump in and talk football. Because I want to know which of these matchups are you most looking forward to, and why is it the Chiefs and Broncos?
Well, we have to start week one. You have to. First of all, it's on ESPN and ABC.
Yeah.
It's the first Monday night matchup of the season. It's Patrick Mahomes
Will he be back?
Coming back from a torn ACL and a torn lateral collateral ligament, an LCL. So that's a major injury that he's trying to come back from. People believe he will be back. He's tracking to be back right now. I don't know if he'll be the Patrick Mahomes in week one, but he's on his way to being back. And the Broncos quarterback, Bo Nix, he's coming back from 2 off-season ankle surgeries. So 2 quarterbacks rehabbing, squaring off in week one on Monday Night Football.
Wow, we'll be watching. And Monday Night Football has a really stacked up schedule. Who else is going head-to-head?
We've got a lot of matchups there. You've got, in the first week of the season, you've got the Broncos and the Chiefs. Later on, in week 7, we have the Eagles and Cowboys.
Oh.
I don't remember the last time
Got
that
some Eagles
the
fans in
Eagles
here.
and Cowboys played on Monday Night Football. The Cowboys are such a big brand. The Eagles are a big draw, and that's the matchup. Listen, when you look at this Monday Night Football schedule, honestly might be as compelling a schedule as there has been for Monday Night Football in any recent season. A lot of great matchups every single week.
And I love that you have the whole thing laminated there in your hand. Really
It's like a coach's play calling card, you know? Calling the plays, look at the schedule, look at any matchup any week.
I mean, the matchups are huge, but so are these videos. Like, everybody's got to do it over the top now. Did you have a favorite video that broke through?
Well, first of all, this has become Super Bowl week for every social media team in the NFL.
Yes.
They put so much effort and time into this. We saw the Patriots. I would say it's fair to say that their offseason has been something of a roller coaster ride in and of itself. I think we look at the Las Vegas Raiders, and they drafted Fernando Mendoza, number 1.
Yep.
Him, the number 1 overall pick in the draft from Indiana. They signed Kirk Cousins. Everybody knows him. And they had them stage a little skit here with them being stepbrothers. Now, we'll see them in the end say, oh, you want to be my friend? We're best friends, wherever it goes. They are going to be really close this year. It was a great job by the Raiders social media team. Everybody knows the Chargers social media team does an unbelievable job. Their video got like 13 million downloads overnight. But the Raiders also did a tremendous job, as did many other teams.
I like the Step Brothers reference, the
so
Simpsons
funny.
reference.
The Colts did the Simpsons, and they did a great job
hilarious.
as well. And like we said, the roller coaster ride that never ends for the New England Patriots.
At least they're embracing
It's appropriate.
it, right?
And the
Going
fans.
all in. I like that. Can I see your schedule?
Hey, you wanna see?
it.
I got 2 of them. So
oh,
you can,
nice.
you
I want to
can
see one of them. Look at this. I'm
take a
gonna
look
ask
at that.
a question like
yeah,
the coaches
yeah.
do. No, I'm just kidding.
And by the way, it's like you just keep playing with it. I might turn them into refrigerator magnets and hang them on my refrigerator and just look at them all the time.
Right, just memorize.
Memorize the schedule.
Who do you think has the most momentum? Is it the Raiders with Fernando Mendoza or someone else going into the season?
Well, I think when nobody's lost a game, everybody thinks they have momentum. But if I'm going to look at one team truly that has some momentum going into next season, I might say the New York Giants.
Okay.
They hired John Harbaugh, one of the most noted coaches in football. They had 2 top 10 picks and drafted 2 players that should impact their roster this year in Arvell Reese and Francis Maui-Noah. And this is a team that last year, if they had stayed healthy, they might have been dangerous and competitive. It's been a while since we've gotten excited about the Giants here in New York, but this is a team that I think has some potential and has some momentum, whatever that's worth, right? And you know how long that momentum lasts? Until the first week of the season. And if you lose, then you have no more momentum.
We'll see who ends up at the Super Bowl. We'll be watching.
One answer. Who's going to the Super Bowl? One word.
What? It's 2 teams.
Okay, 2 words. Sorry. 2 words. My coaching days are over, obviously.
I can give you 1 team. Buffalo. Buffalo. You asked for 1 word. Buffalo. I'm not going to tell you who they're playing.
We cannot wait to see how this season turns out. Thank you so much, Adam. Of course, we're already looking ahead to Super Bowl 61. That is Sunday, February 14th. Right here on ABC. You'll be seeing a lot of this guy there and on ESPN as well. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Bye.
Be safe.